Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi. We are from Group 8 and we chose Green Campus Initiative towards Net Zero Carbon Emissions as our project. So this is my team members. The first one is me, Farah Shahira binti Zimsham. The second one, Nurhanim Shahida binti Hazlan. Next, Irene Sofia binti Fazlin Hakimi. Next is Chen Wanwen, and the last one is Li Xingyi. Okay, first of all, for introduction, by undertaking this initiative, a bold and forward-thinking dedication to creating a sustainable campus environment with net zero carbon emissions is being made. Okay, so the Green Campus Initiative was established with the dual objective of reducing carbon emissions and actively assisting for significant global efforts to avert climate change. So, in general, putting into practice strategies and initiatives that lead to the complete offset of carbon emissions, creating equilibrium between the quantity of greenhouse gas emissions produced and quantity removed from the atmosphere. So the campus buildings are also utilizing contemporary techniques and technology to increase energy efficiency and reduce greenhouse gas emissions from energy use. Investing in and switching to geothermal, wind, and solar energy, as well as alternative power sources to reduce our dependency on fossil fuels and mitigate the effects of climate change.
There are three objectives in this project, which is the first one is to transform the university campus into a sustainable and environmentally friendly space by implementing strategies to achieve net zero carbon emissions. The second one is to conduct a comprehensive cost benefit analysis to assess the economic feasibility of implementing green technologies and sustainable practices across the campus. The final one is to contribute to the target of net zero carbon by reducing overall consumption of energy and moving towards a more sustainable energy model.
Next, I will focus on basic planning methodology for Green Campus Initiative toward net zero emission. First, ideal for startup businesses with limited strategic planning experience. In particularly beneficial for small businesses and those initiating sustainability project like Green Campus Initiative. This methodology emphasizes developing a clear mission statement, vision statement, and also essential principle aligned with environmental sustainability goal. It is suited for the corporate executive leading initiative to achieve net zero carbon emission. Simple approach for benefit organization with limited resources for complex planning processes. It can help to determine necessary steps for sustainability goal in straightforward manners. It facilitates the creation of a powerful mission statement communicating the purpose of the organization commitment to sustainability. It identifies key priorities for the Green Campus Initiative, guiding the focus on essential area for achieving net zero carbon emission. Instrumental in establishing actionable plan for Green Campus Initiative, the outline specifics contributing to the sustainability goal, ensuring a structured approach. It provides a structured approach to track progress, ensuring each step contribute to the overall objective of reducing carbon emission to net zero level. In this business, it requires a true cost-benefit analysis for the Green Campus initiative. It considers both conventional and modified benefit ratio, ensuring economic alongside an environmental goal. Financial analysis reinforce the initiative long-term viabilities and success in achieving net zero carbon emission. Lastly, it emphasizes evaluating benefits, drawbacks, and costs associated with the sustainability project for a comprehensive understanding. This is the calculation formula for A over P, I, and conventional ratio for B over C that has been used in our project.
Next, I will explain about methodology of work breakdown structure for our business setup. There are 4 points for work breakdown structure and called WBHs. The first is organization and location selection. At this time, there are 6 things that must be complete for our project business. The first one is research analysis. In this point, we must conduct research in order to determine the type of workflow for the organization. The next step is quality control, which implies that we can continually monitor the work and service that we give. The third one is planning. In order to establish a business, we must first plan the flow of work and the operation of the project. The next step is to organize the office location as well as the bike and scooter location for simple access to the business. Then for effective marketing, keep an eye on the changing trend of this type of business. And finally, there is the decision to choose a renovation design. For financial costs, there are 5 types of costs which are labor costs. For example, like wages, benefits, planning and recruitment are all included. The second one is maintenance cost to cover the cost of normal upkeep, repair and necessary service. The next one is office rental, the cost related to buying and maintaining a suitable workspace for operation purpose. Then electric vehicle changing station. This include the purchase, installation and continuous upkeep of electric vehicle changing infrastructure. And lastly, the cost of bike and scooter shelter design, purchasing and installing. Renovation is the third point for this project. There are 3 elements we need to include in this project. Firstly, an office renovation. It is necessary to improve present office space in order to meet the unique requirement. Second one is renovation of electric vehicle changing station. This will be achieved by integrating and improving electrical changing infrastructure. And finally, the roof of bike and scooter must be changed. It because existing area are being adapted to accommodate secure parking and storage options. The last point is vehicle and labor tasks. We need 30 units of bike and scooter for this business. The second one is cleaning supplies. We must keep cleaning equipment like power washer and cleaning solution in good working order. The third one is office equipment such as computer, printer, stationery and communication device. And finally, for workers, we need 5 people for this business, which include project manager, assistant and 3 technicians.
Okay, there's a few things that we highlight in result and analysis. The first one is project benefit. The second one, project disbenefit. Next, project cost, benefits and cost analysis. And the last one is project recommendation. Okay, first and foremost is project benefit. As you can see, there are few advantages for doing this project. The first one, by using energy efficient methods and technology, energy efficiency may lower energy expenses. Okay, can reducing carbon emissions to achieve net zero emissions will make a significant difference in lowering the campus environmental impact and mitigating climate change. Next, even though the initial investment may be high, but sustainable infrastructure has longer system durability and can reduce maintenance costs over the long run. Okay, the fourth one, the project established the university as an innovator in green technology and encourage the advancement of knowledge in the area of sustainable practices. Okay, next, sustainable methods frequently result in improved campus water and air quality, which benefits staff, faculty, and students' health and well-being. Okay, next one, to promote environmental responsibility and awareness. So the initiative offers a venue for sustainable related research and educational programs. Furthermore, opportunities for job development are created by the project, particularly in the areas of environmental management, such as green building and renewable energy. And the last one, through the program, staff and students may participate in sustainability initiatives and develop a feeling of shared responsibility and community. Okay, we move on to the next slide. Is project these benefits. Okay, basically for this part, we mention and we focus for the disadvantages of doing this project. Okay, so the first one, the institution's budget and financial resources may be put under pressure if implementing sustainable infrastructure and technology necessitates a large upfront expenditure. Next, the financial savings from energy saving techniques could not show up right once, and there could be an impression of little immediate gain. Okay, changes to established procedures may be met with resistance by staff, instructors, and students, especially if they feel that they will cause disruptions or difficulties to uh, to their everyday lives. Okay. Next, regarding their long-term performance and dependability, certain sustainable technologies can be very new or haven't been tested yet. Okay. The next one, there may be a learning curve and skill shortage in staff due to the implementations and upkeep of new sustainable technology, which may necessitate further training. Okay. Next, potentially higher tuition or fees due to initiative-related expenditures may worry students and their families for the tuition fee. Okay. Next, the institution may be vulnerable to resource shortage or supply chain disruptions if it relies too much on certain green technology. Okay, the last one, strategies for offsetting carbon emissions, which can be difficult and device may be necessary to achieve net zero emissions.
So in order to create a green campus initiative, there are some project costs we have to calculate in. The first one is construction cost listed in the image in the slide. The first item is land, second is renovation engineering, third is campus security authority approval, fourth is labor cost for construction, fifth is equipment for construction, six is the raw material for the bike and scooter roof. Seven is some external work such as road marking, build or modifying roads. Eight is fire hydrant. Nine is roof. 10 is floor. 11 is the structure of the bike and scooter charging station. 12 is safety fencing. 13 is bicycle and scooter road signs. All these cost prices are calculated and the total cost is 484,500 ringgit. So after the construction cost, there are some installation costs we have to calculate too for building the charging station of bike and scooter. For installation, we have electricity, which is wiring, water supply in piping and pump, waterproof casing for the charging station in case there's raining so that the charging station will not be destroyed, charging ports, and recycle bin. Total of these costs are 74,000. So after the calculation of construction costs and installation costs, there are after construction costs that we have to encounter into. For the after construction items that we had to encounter are lighting, CCTV installation, office rental for handling the matter of charging stations, bike and scooter rental service, software and computer, fan, monitor, air condition, QR code design for the register of the usage of bike and scooter, solar panel in a 9.5 kilowatt peak solar inverter, battery, bike and scooter charger, labor costs, and maintenance costs for 10 years. Total of these costs are 211,750 ringgit. For the vehicle costs, we have two types of vehicle, which is electric bikes and electric scooters. For the electric bikes, one unit of a bike is 750 ringgit and one unit of electric scooters is 1,500 ringgit. So total for the amount of bikes and electric scooters we have to purchase is 30 units. So 30 plus 30 is 60 units. And the total unit price of both that add up is 67,500 ringgit. So all of the costs mentioned just now, which is construction costs, installation costs, after construction costs, and vehicle costs are initial costs. All these costs added up and will get a full amount, total amount of 837,750 ringgit. So after the project was done and started to operate, there are some operation costs too. The operation costs that we encountered are direct labor, direct material, electricity bills, utilities, overhead costs, and monthly maintenance. Total of these costs are 147,825 ringgit. For the benefits and cost analysis, we calculated there are some income we can get from the bike and scooter rental service. Bike and scooter rental service separates to two types of income source, which is monthly subscriptions and daily subscriptions. Monthly subscriptions, which is shown at the left side of the image, for scooter with 30 days package cost 150 ringgit and for bike cost 300 ringgit for the 30 days package. We assume that there are 30% who subscribe the scooter and 30% who subscribe the bike. So total for the monthly subscriptions is 4,500 ringgit for scooter and 9,000 ringgit for bike. For the part of daily subscriptions for scooter, it costs 30 cents per minute for 30 minutes per ride, and we calculated that there is 9 ringgit. We assume that there are 90 times for scooter rental in a day, so the total for daily subscriptions of scooter is 810. For the daily subscriptions of bike, it costs 50 cents per minute for 30 minutes per ride, and it is 15 ringgit. We assume that there are 90 times for scooter rental in the day, and total will cost 1,350 ringgit for daily subscriptions of bike. So based on the income mentioned above, the total income we can get is monthly subscriptions for bike and scooter rental service plus daily subscriptions for bike and scooter rental service times 30 days. Total we can get is 78,300 ringgit. Due to having the installation of solar panel, we can get some saving from the solar panel to cut off some costs from electric bill, which is the charging fee for bike and scooter. As the table above, if we apply conventional electricity only, the electricity usage is 810 kilowatt and the electric bill will be in an amount of 346 ringgit and 46 cent. After the installation of solar panel that having a 7 kilowatt peak of a system, it can generate a power of 735 kilowatt. This can be deducted by the electricity usage, which is 810 kilowatt, and the electric bill will be in the amount of 40 ringgit and 89 cent. The total amount that saves the electricity is 305 ringgit and 57 cent. There are two sources we can get our total benefits. The first one is income and the second is electricity bills that save from solar panel. The monthly income we can get is 78,300 ringgit. For annually income is 939,600 ringgit. For the monthly price we can get from the electricity bills that save from solar panel is 305 ringgit and 57 cent. For the annually price is 3,666 ringgit and 84 cent. For the total monthly benefit is 78,605 ringgit and 57 cent. For annually price is 943,266 ringgit and 84 cent. For the benefit of the project, there are some items we have encountered, which is vehicle acquisition, renovation, maintenance for charging stations, labor costs for construction, raw material for construction, equipment for construction, and utility. Total cost will be in a 412,000. So the image above shows the summarized table of benefit cost analysis. Benefits cost a price of 943,266 ringgit and 84 cent. These benefits will having a price of 412,000 ringgit. Operational cost 147,825 ringgit. Initial cost will having a price of 837,750 ringgit. For the lifespan is 10 years and the interest rate is 5%. We have applied the formula of annual cost shown in the diagram and we're getting the amount of 108,492 ringgit and 46 cent. We also applied the formula for the conventional benefit cost ratio to determine whether this project can proceed or not. And the ratio we get is 2.08, which is greater than 1. So since this value is 2.08, this is a good project for the universities to consider.
Okay, the last part of result and analysis is project recommendation. Okay, by assessing the campus present operations and use, trash handling, and environmental effect, overall should be the first step. Okay, to promote involvement and assistance, organize awareness campaign, educational events, and seminars. Cutting back on energy use, utilizing more renewable energy resources, and minimize wastage. Give green energy sources like solar, wind, and geothermal electricity top priority for us. Okay, to promote the use of environmentally friendly modes of transportation, including walking, bicycling, electric cars, and more. Last one, make investment in public transit uh, alternative such as EV charging stations and bike sharing schemes. So install energy saving equipment and procedures in all campus building can gain more net zero.
For the conclusion, in short, the university's commitment to responsible preservation of the environment is shown by the Green Campus Initiative, which also serves as a model for sustainable activities outside of university. As the project develops, it could serve as a model for an impact on larger sustainability projects, resulting in a more resilient and sustainable future for educational institutions and the communities they serve. These discoveries expand our knowledge of green, sustainable, and smart city activities and are essential to the worldwide movement towards a low carbon future. The calculations and predictions of cost analysis, the initial cost, operational costs, benefits and disbenefits were obtained, and the implementation of formula, annual cost and conventional BC, is calculated to get the benefit cost ratio. The ratio obtained in the business is more than 1. Hence, this is a good project for universities to consider.